822 days. It has been 822 days since Vsauce has uploaded. But let's go back to before that. April 28th, 2021. That's the day that Vsauce uploaded his video titled The Future of Reasoning. And I remember checking his channel back then and being so excited that he had finally uploaded. You see, after the fact that Vsauce decided to upload the video called Illusions of Time, he decided to take a little break, about 3 months, until he uploaded his next video. And during that 3 months, I'd occasionally check his channel hoping that he had uploaded until he eventually did. And once I seen that he uploaded, I quickly went to watch the video. And I was obviously excited that he finally uploaded, but I was also thinking in the back of my head, how long is it going to take for another video? But for that, I'd have to wait 4 more months. And the distance between uploads would only creep up more and more, until things came to a screeching halt. Back in the day, Vsauce used to make simple videos about silly questions that he thought people might find interesting. A lot of the times the videos were about psychology or philosophy, and other times the videos were about stuff that people just find interesting. But his videos would morph from being simple, fun questions to questions that took months of research and planning. I don't know if I'm the only one, but I really did like these older videos more, even though they were simpler. I really would sit here for 26 minutes and let Vsauce explain which direction down is just because he made the videos that interesting. And it's these kind of videos that people really fell in love with. No one else on YouTube was solving these silly yet intriguing questions. And you definitely didn't learn this kind of stuff in school. And with Vsauce being an original creator that everyone loved, he was the perfect candidate for YouTube Original. If you want to know what YouTube Originals is, we have to go back to before YouTube Originals and go to YouTube Red. YouTube Red was meant to sponsor YouTube's biggest creators, highlighting the best of YouTube, essentially turning regular YouTube videos into a production. But that plan would kind of fail as people eventually stopped liking these YouTube Red videos because they lacked authenticity, which was the whole reason that people had switched to YouTube in the first place. Years later, YouTube came up with the idea of YouTube Originals to make shows that were just found on YouTube. And ironically, this idea wasn't original because they took the idea from Netflix Originals. And YouTube Originals did a little bit better than YouTube Red, but it eventually died off like a lot of YouTube's bad ideas. But going back to Vsauce, what made him such a good candidate for YouTube Originals? Vsauce was the perfect pick for YouTube Originals because he was one of the biggest creators on the platform. He made nice, clean, family-friendly content, and Vsauce had no controversy whatsoever. So, of course, Vsauce got onto YouTube Originals. And what he decided to do with the newly found budget and crew was make a show called Mindfield. And these were the best videos Vsauce had ever made. And that's because Michael put all of his time into Mindfield. And it took way longer to make regular videos because he had to do everything by himself.
But I do the research all by myself, and I write the scripts, and then I film them all alone in a room, and then I edit them myself.
And since he wanted to dive deeper and tackle more complex questions, the videos would just take longer and longer. Michael went from just stating fun facts to actually helping with scientific breakthroughs, and it was obvious that he was putting quality over quantity. With months of research, collaborating with different scientists, and writing huge scripts, you could probably see how these videos might take a long time. You take his regular videos, Mindfield, Curiosity Box, and the Brain Candy Tour, Michael has a lot of work cut out for him. And even after Mindfield has ended, we still haven't got a lot of long form videos just because how much detail he goes in these videos. We've solved why he's not uploading, but what about when is he uploading? Sorry, I just had to do that just once. But according to some Reddit user, he's supposed to be uploading sometime before 2026, which is really bland, but I hope he uploads soon. You know, there's no proof behind this comment. Maybe somebody made it up, who knows? So don't really take it that seriously, just take it with a grain of salt. On Anthony Padilla's podcast, Vsauce said that he's been working on videos, and researching them, they just take so long, but there are videos in the works.
Yeah, I mean, you showed up today with notebooks of different topics that you want to cover, that you've been wanting to cover for months, years, and you just haven't been able to get down to it?
Well, these are just the most recent 4 journals that I've written in, and I've been dancing.
I know there's going to be people in the comments saying he hasn't stopped uploading, look at his YouTube shorts, but I'm talking about the long form content. But I think the future is pretty promising for some long form content. Maybe it's going to be very, very far in between, and it's only going to be a couple of uploads, but still, Vsauce has made some great videos over the years. Alright, you made it to the end of the video, so you watched all the way through it, so you liked the video. So you should be liked and subscribed since you liked the video so much. I'm making great videos like this and I only have 1,000 subscribers. Listen, It's free. Just do it, please. Bye.